Alright, what is up guys? Master the Inferno here today with a stupid mask and hoodie on. I don't know. But anyways, that's beside the point. I'm only wearing this mask because, trying to stay on the scene. There's new people to this channel, and this is the new channel. Master of Th3 Inferno, that's what I like to call it. It's just Master of the Inferno story. But yeah. Just gonna do a quick little video. It's something I just came up with off the top of my head. Basically, I'm going to show you guys my manga collection. Now the thing is, it's not expansive, it's not big, it doesn't have a lot of super big popular mangas. It's probably have like 2 or 3 of the most popular mangas that are around right now, stuff like that. So I guess we should get right into it. Now, most of you guys probably do not know this, but I'm a humongous Legend of Zelda fan. And I actually do have some Legend of Zelda manga, so let's just show you guys that. We got here, volume 1, I guess you could say. This is Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, part 1. This is part 1. There are 2 parts. This is the first part, and basically when Link is going through as a kid, and his journey as a kid. Got that, you know, the fight with thing. She was like basically the first boss battle. So, alright, art in this. I mean, you could say some things are a little bit lackluster. It's very kiddish, but also for what it's worth, it was okay. It's pretty good. I don't know if I would say I recommend it. It's more of a kids sort of manga, if you ask me. Yeah, this is part 1. Got Link right there. Adult Link. So basically, it follows the story of the actual video game. The difference is Link talks in this, and it's pretty alright. I read it, I liked it. It's cool, it's sweet. And we have part 2, volume 2 of basically the entire series. Basically, this is the end of it. This is the end of it all. This is where, you know, Link is in his manly form and stuff like that. If you could pull out the Master Sword and that sort of thing. The fight with Ganon, of course. Fight with Ganon right here. See, stuff that. Pretty nice art. It was really, I have to say that it was pretty well done. Even though this is kind of a bit childish, there is like blood and Link cutting off limbs and all that stuff. So it does really follow the video games pretty well, I would say. Pretty good for what it's worth. Follow the story pretty well. A little bit of extras, as you can see, a little bit of extras in there, and actually the story and stuff like that. It's pretty good. We also have Majora's Mask, my favorite Legend of Zelda game of all time, probably. I really did like this game, and it was a pretty good book. The only thing about it is this volume was rushed a little bit. This is volume 3 of the entire series. But the thing about this is it was a little bit rushed, just a tiny bit, because, I mean, I feel like it just, even though it felt like this should have been 2 parts, but I think it was pretty good that they were able to wrap up the entire video game in one manga. But it did follow it pretty well, but it wasn't all that max collecting you could do in all those quests. We also have Oracle of Seasons. I don't know much about this. I wasn't a big fan of this one, of this volume right here. I wasn't a really big fan of it, but it was pretty alright, I guess. I've never played Oracle of Seasons. We have the Oracle of Ages here. I think the art in these were, the cover art for these things are really nice. This is the art in general for these is really nice too. We also have 4 Swords. This one was very good. even though I never played Four Swords. It was really good. There was a lot of just like a really deep in depth um, like story of the four links. They each had a different personality. You had the blue link who was like Raphael. You had this link that was kind of like a, I guess you could say like a nice guy, kind of didn't have a lot of courage, but he, you know, he gives judgment courage. And this guy was kind of like the smart one, more sophisticated. And this is the guy who pretty much goes into the dark side, and he of course has the regular one himself. And we also have part 2. I forgot to say this is a 2-part series. You got the Dark Link, Evil Link. He had a really nice character complex, kind of a Sasuke-ish kind of guy. I feel like if this was turned into a regular anime, he would become, his voice actor would be the voice of Sasuke. So, pretty funny there. His weakness was light, of course, because he was just dark and basically shadow and just formed into more of a being-like person, more because he's actually real, kind of a real person, kind of a person with personality and character. And we also have the Minish Cap. The art in this one is really nice. The cover art is pretty swell. This one's really more of a cartoonish, more kiddish kind of one. You can see a kiddish, more cartoonish. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't have the best one. Yeah. Now a lot of these weren't, I mean, probably only 2 that were like double parts. So a lot of these weren't really crazy double part things. It was just one manga that explained the book, explained the video game. We also have A Link to the Past. A lot of people consider this the best Zelda game of all time. The volume was good. It was a pretty interesting story, I will say. Nice art. Usually kind of more of the same thing over and over with the art. Yeah, not much. Kind of really something. Art. And then we also have one of the more recent ones and one of the more recent games for original Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. This game came out in 2007. So these books are pretty old, if you ask me. These books are pretty old. I just found them at Barnes and Nobles and picked them up. They're really good. This is the worst. Now we are done with Zelda. Let's move on to a more relevant series that I'm still trying to collect. And that is, of course, Shinio Kyojin. I think that's how you say it. Shinio no Kyojin. Attack on Titan, Volume 1. This is really good. This is a new series I started up. Even though it is oldish, the manga, from what I hear, is still going on. Really effed up anime. Aaron and the Titan, Colossal Titan, face off right there. Really, really good series. It's really one I recommend people check out. I did say on my old channel that I was going to review this one, but never got to it. We also have Volume 2 right here. Basically, this is where they're trying to they're trying to reload their weapons and stuff, because they ran out of this. They have the flashback of the story of Mikasa flashback here. Mikasa, probably my favorite character in Attack on Titan. No Kyojin, where they kill the guys that murder his parents. Aaron comes in to save her. Gets on his nearly killed. Mikasa kills God that basically tried to basically kill their parents, and stuff like that. So, of course, these are ones I will always pick up. Volume 3, the first time we see Eren turn into the Titan, I believe we first figured that Eren is a Titan shifter. It was really surprising when I saw it. Let's see if I can get to the next page where we can see Eren the Titan. There we go, right here. And Titan coming out of the fat mother effer that ate him, stuff like that. This is probably, out of the volumes I've read, volume 3 was probably my favorite, with the reveal of Eren the Titan shifter. We also have, I think this is a new series, I'm not sure, but we have Attack on Titan Before the Fall. I believe this is a backstory maybe. I'm not sure what this was. I think it's a backstory before the events of the Attack on Titan we have now, but we have Attack on Titan Before the Fall. I'm not really sure what this was. I read it was pretty good, and I'm waiting for the next volume. But this is volume 1 of Attack on Titan Before the Fall. Yeah, that's all of the Attack on Titan stuff. Also, just a quick little show, The Gray Man Volume 11. I know nothing of this. I really don't. Kind of just one I found, really. I don't really know what this is about, but Gray Man. People say it's a good series. My friend told me it's a good series. I've never checked it out. We also have my favorite, probably my favorite long-running anime series, if not my favorite anime series of all time. Dragon Ball Volume 1. Now, this is of course, this graphic based on the original hit show, Dragon Ball, of course. This is Dragon Ball. Of course, I have a few volumes of Dragon Ball Z. Of course, you guys probably want me to open this up, but we all know that most people have seen this. It's basically the beginning of Dragon Ball. We get introduced to Yashima and all that stuff. Basically the PTS of the Dragon Ball Z. I believe this is a little bit. I believe that Dragon Ball is a little bit better. Almost say that this is better than Dragon Ball Z itself. Yep. Dragon Ball Z, love it. Dragon Ball Z, the very first volume. Raditz comes to Earth. Goku and Piccolo go to fight Raditz. We all know Raditz is going. Skip that. We also have Volume 2. This is more of the Shonen Jump one. These are more of the kind of the more original Viz graphic novels that weren't published by, that weren't on the Shonen Jump sort of thing, so you can kind of see the difference there. Here's Volume 2. Still collecting these right here. Of course, the training with Piccolo. First time Gohan turns into a grade 8. Really good stuff. Piccolo destroys the moon. There we go, we got grade 8 Gohan right here and stuff. But we all know the story of Dragon Ball Z, most of us do. My probably favorite anime, and I'm gonna keep stressing that. This is Volume 10, where they are Namek Frieza first comes around, becomes Final Form Frieza, the different forms of Frieza in this one. Of course, the running joke, this isn't even my final form. Right there, we got the first cover page there. Vegeta's death. So this is probably nowhere near the time Goku becomes Super Saiyan. But this is when they have their illustrious battle one of the greatest battles in Dragon Ball Z history. That's really shit on. I wish I had books from the Cell Saga, because well, the Android Saga, or like the Cell games or something, at least the fight between Gohan and Cell, because those are really good battles. We also have Naruto Chapter 10, of course. PTS is the best because it rhymes. Look at that, it rhymes. We have Chapter 10, the fight between Lee and Gaara for the first time at the Tuning Museum. I really like this volume right here because that's my favorite fight in Naruto history. Right there. Reverse Lotus, Hidden Lotus, basically. It's one of the greatest moves in Naruto history. And probably my favorite move in Naruto, other than the Chidori. Got that there. It's good stuff. Now the thing about my manga collection is that I spanned out. There's like jump, jump, jump. I've skipped some mangas, skipped a few mangas with Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. As you guys have seen, that I've watched the anime. Haven't read all the manga, but got Naruto chapter 16. I believe this is the ending to Naruto versus Gaara. As you all know, probably it was a pretty good fight for what it was worth, but not my favorite fight in Dragon and Naruto. Of course, the death of the friends of Kage. It's late as heck. Let me finish this up. We're gonna take our time. Volume 17, Naruto. I believe this is where Naruto starts his training to learn the Rasengan. Little the training arc with Jiraiya and Naruto for the tuning finals. I believe the tuning finals here. Skip a few chapters. Volume 25. The start of the big battle at the end of Naruto versus Sasuke and TTS. Of course, if any of you are reading the Naruto manga right now, you know that we are at the final battle. At the final battle again. This right here. Naruto versus Sasuke. Let's go, baby. And the world's a forever world. Let's go, baby. Naruto versus Sasuke. Bam. This is PTS. Of course, this battle was amazing. I still take a quick glance at these to this day. Show a little bit more of this off. And here, this is a great battle. We have no, probably my second favorite battle in the Naruto series. We also have Volume 26, which branches out more of the battle, more of what happened between Naruto versus Sasuke, where they first get their crazy beast mode forms, and we were all surprised, and some of us Naruto fans were like talking to DBZ fanboys and like, look at this, I do not to see this. And this is Volume 27 was basically just like the entire Kakashi Chronicles, basically. Just the ending of it was kind of more of a little bit talking about the Kakashi Chronicles. So like this right here is so misleading. It basically also has the kind of well, this shows the death of Obito right here. Just, the death of Obito, the sort of death of Obito, as we all know from Shippuden. He magically comes back to life in Madara. And you got this right here, just a little bit of the Kakashi Chronicle, talking about Obito's death. Well, his somewhat death. And of course, after the beginning of Shippuden, volume 28. Nothing much here. Just leading up to um, the fight between Sasori and Deidara. The first part of Shippuden. Nothing much there. The fight between Sasori, this is volume 30. The fight between Sasori and Sakura and Granny Chio. And Naruto's running after Deidara after they took Gaara away. Gaara is on his deathbed, pretty much dead at this point. There you go. And we also have the last part of this right here. We got Naruto chapter 62, the latest chapter, the latest manga chapter, anything probably I've gotten right here of Naruto chapter 62. Perfect Susanoo, Perfect Susanoo Madara, and the Naruto versus Obito. Also the ending parts of um, Sasuke versus Edo Itachi and Sasuke versus Kabuto. Face Kabuto right here. There's also the fight between Obito and Naruto. Stuff like that. Of course, we already should all know the art in this. It's Kishimoto art. It's whatever. And that is my manga collection. So, a quick little overview. Naruto chapter 10, Naruto chapter 16, Naruto chapter 17, Naruto chapter 50, 20, 25, Naruto chapter 26, Naruto chapter 27, 28, not chapter but volume of course, Naruto volume 30, Naruto chapter volume 62, Zelda Ocarina of Time part 1 and 2, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, Four Swords part 1 and 2. I consider part 2 to be a little bit better than 1. Legend of Zelda Minish Capped, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, Attack on Titan Volumes 1, 2, and 3, and Before the Fall. That is it. That is my manga collection. Make sure that you guys, you know what, if you like the video, you automatically like the video. You know, all that ish. Who cares? Everyone says it. I need to get this mask off. I need to go to bed. It is like late. It's a freak. But that's it for this video. Just want to do a quick video to start off this channel. This is something new I wanted to try, of course. Of course, I'm going to get my manga collection updated. I might do some unboxing videos, so a pickup video or something like that of the new mangas I might get. But that is it for this video. Make sure you can sing on the like button. Don't hit the sub button. I just like saying that. But anyways, I gotta go burn the bed or something. Gotta go burn the bed because I need to sleep. But that is it. and Inferno Sty. Oh,